I'm sure when you saw the thumbnail you went,
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
yes. So, I don't know why they keep pushing it as hard as they keep doing. Look.
Bro, we're in Wynyard, Sydney. At what point does inclusiveness pass too far? You got a fat man that's naked in a gimp costume with a cute teddy bear hat right in Wynyard. Now tell me this, maybe you can say I'm exaggerating, maybe you can say I'm too much, but at what point is it too far when you're walking down the street with your kid and the kid looks at a cute teddy bear hat and relates it to a man in a gimp suit? At what point does it get too dangerous?
Yeah.
You tell me. If we keep letting them push the boundary, they keep getting worse and worse. I think this is disgusting. I think this is like Balenciaga vibes. What do you reckon?
Totally agree. And then, of course, this happened.
Suck shit, fucking dogs.
So at Sky News, because of course this happened in Sydney, it says a controversial gay pride mural, which I'm like, that's a gay pride mural? You wanna label it maybe as if this is something part of your ideology? With that bear? You do know that is the meme of pedo bear, right? I'm like, do you guys not think? Have you tested the boundaries so much that you're like, hey, now it's the time. Now it's the time that we can do that. Oh my god. Back in the day, pedo bear was a thing that you would always have the bear in a picture as if he's going to do something to me, because that was the normal thing. But I find it rather weird that you try to replicate something that right-wingers was calling you back in the day, and now you consider it funny? A controversial gay pride mural in Sydney CBD has been defaced following days of divided opinion among locals about its appropriation. Divided? I think it's way more than like, hey man, you're going a little too far. Even people in the LGBTQ are like, maybe I don't want to be part of this anymore. The mural on Wynard Street, of course, located adjacent to a train station of the same name, depicted a man reclining on a couch in minimal clothing. But the combination of a leather, bondage harness, and a teddy bear hat led some to suggest the artwork was too lewd for the younger crowds. No, it might be even lewd to my grandma. She might be rolling in the grave.
Call 911 now!
Just after 9:30 on Wednesday, vandals took the mural with purple, black, and white painting to completely cover the man. The YCK gay slogan written next to the man has also been painted over. A white sign with "Leave the kids alone" scrawled on it with black marker has been plastered on top of the mural. The mural was attacked with paint in two separate occurrences. What I find weird is you don't understand why we find this weird something.
No!
At least this is the message that we get when you keep attempting these weird things like Balenciaga, like bondage. I'm like, bondage and kids, those are not words. Bondage is usually like a very gangster situation, right? Why would you even relate that to a kid? Even playing a game that might be a little on the heavy duty side, we would be like, no, no, no.
Take the trash out.
But you keep pushing it.
Your job. Hey!
I don't understand. A friend of mine just went to a carnival show. And I went to a carnival show here in Barcelona. Guess what? It was chill, Starship Trooper, Darth Vader, Spider-Man, bada beam, bada boom. One of my friends went to Sitges. What do you think she saw? Naked, 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 because Sitges is like a gay parade. I'm like, I don't mind you're having fun, but why is it always related to Funky Funky? I just don't understand that. You have a store with a bunch of dolls they put in sensual position as if they're doing something or sucking something. Why? In America, there was like this guy dressed like a bunny, jumping around, yang, 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 I'm Bugs Bunny, ping, ping, outside. I'm like, why? It's always so sexualized. Well, we have to live the way we want to live. True, but it doesn't mean we want our kids to even see that, because they don't understand that they might participate in something. It might be dangerous people, it might be dangerous disease, it might be affecting their lives with trauma forever, and you don't take them in consideration. The moment you have a freedom that affects my freedom and we can talk about it, I think we're gonna have an issue. We have the right to exist. Jake and Rowling doesn't think we exist. We need to exist together. But it seems you think you have too much rights because you didn't enjoy life in the past. This also leads that the only reason people actually feel comfortable exploring this around kids is because transgender became a thing. And sometimes I think some of these are fame hoarders. They know if I do this, I felt like a woman, I better cut something off my body because it seems I'm in a better position because I can tell people that I have more human right than them.
Teenagers. Raging hormones, they never change.
It makes no sense. I've seen certain transgender people online, offline, calling people the worst of the worst. I know you're a protective class, whatever you want to call it. There's so many definitions and I'm just confused. I don't care about the definition. I just care how it might affect kids. It also made me think when I started thinking a little like if I really want to care if you're transgender or not, I can also start thinking maybe you have autogonophilia. What the heck is autogonophilia, meat puppet? Autogonophilia is the arousal that comes from imagining yourself in the role of an opposite sex. It might even happen to Leah Thompson. Maybe she didn't want to swim with a woman and win and be a famous person. Maybe she just wanted to walk around in the bathroom knowing that seeing him like a woman and hey, maybe he's not even transgender. There's so many hell things that's happening right now and you're gonna be like, why did you go from teddy bear to autogonophilia? I don't see that. The same I can say, maybe that person in the teddy bear that was painted over there is just like, you know what? I want you to see me as a sexy person too in a normal society. If you click all these things, you're gonna be like, maybe you're thinking too much. True, you are right. But the problem is that you're gonna have that mentality is that everything we called out after gay marriage was normalized.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
And if you click the puzzle, I only have to think, what might be the next step? And suddenly it happened. Remember back in the day that somebody was joking, somebody's gonna identify as attack helicopter. Everybody was screaming, that's not possible. Look at us now. People, I'm not trying to make fun of you, but you are driving a car without brakes. No, you have turbo. And guess what? In that that they're doing, I have to participate with my kids. And sometimes if I don't agree, like in California, you have the right to remove my kid and participate with my kid. And I might get arrested. And now, even your own people, Gays Against Groomer, decided like, yo, I think you're going too far, and you label them right wing. You are throwing those homophobe, racist, bada bing, bada boom out there. And nobody knows what's happening. You cannot believe that certain people disagree with you, and when that happens, there's no middle ground. Right wing! Come on, man. And then they're screaming, well, this is about love. It's showing love, bada bing, bada boom. I'm like, okay, man. I need to love to cope.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
You know, because if you want to suggest that this is all about love by expressing it in such a heavy way, it reminds me of other parents that gave love in a different way too. Remember those days? It's all about love, but we had to stop that. So whatever it is, bondage or autogonophilia, whatever, it's sexualization or sex or fetish. It's weird. And there's a time and a place for everything. I just think it's just very sad that you reach so far,
But they'll never take our freedom!
and you might lose everything. Because if they remove Roe v. Wade when you guys kept pushing the boundaries, hey man, just remove the baby 3 months, just remove the baby 6 months, just remove the baby 9 months. Well, after born, we might make a decision.
Are we the baddies?
Yes, of course, I would not be surprised if the Supreme Court like, yo, what the heck is happening? Hey man, a big law? Nope, just state, local, PIM, solve your Do you think it might not even happen to gay marriage? Do you see what you're doing? You're making a lot of people on the middle ground or even on the left side start feeling on the middle ground, but when they're on the middle ground, you already call them a right winger. All I can say is good luck with your dreams, but I'm spending a lot of time with my kids because you guys are going too far. You're waking everybody up, and you don't seem to be able to shut your mouth sometimes because you keep talking about it on TikTok. Anyway, man, let me know what you guys think about the whole situation, because I think it's crazy.